So again, it was about, don't let the difficulties harden you. And if I look at our modern day, I think about all the explorers and the people that discovered new lands, and they went through the most terrible, experiences, but they're just like, nah, that was nothing. It's just like, so there was like this different will to meet the challenges and say, no, I'm going to conquer the challenges. I'm not going to let the challenges defeat me.
It takes a special person, I'll tell you. Have you ever heard of David Goggins?
No, I have not.
David Goggins, okay, I'll tell, and I don't mean to,
Oh, no, go for
but
it.
this guy is like
This
something
is
else, right? He was like, back in the day, David Goggins was an overweight guy. He was like 300 and some pounds. He's like, just kind of slugging along through life. And like at a late age, like in his, I'm thinking like early 30s, mid 30s, he decided that he was going to become a Navy SEAL, which is like the hardest thing in the world, obviously, to do. And he went through the whole thing and he became a Navy SEAL.
Wow.
And after he was done with that, he was doing these long distance runs, like 100-mile runs and whatnot. And he's basically known as the toughest guy on the face of the earth, especially now since Chuck Norris is no longer here. I think David Goggins has ascended to that spot. And he would like, I don't know. He was in the Navy SEALs though. I don't know like the whole story, but I saw him speak. And he was running this 100-mile race one time. He shows up and all he had was like a package of saltine crackers and a bottle of water. And he's like running, throughout the night, and all these other people are stopping and taking drinks, and this dude doesn't have anything. He's running, and they come to find out that like shortly into this run, he broke both of his legs, and he ran like 75 miles on 2 broken legs to finish the race. And
that's
like
determination and will. Wow.
The dude is insane. He's got some really good books. One's called Can't Hurt Me. If you ever get a chance to read Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, crazy. I saw him speak over here in San Antonio last year, and it was quite inspiring, but also a little bit scary because it's like I wouldn't want to disappoint someone like that because I have a feeling,
right?
Yeah, that would hurt pretty badly.
There's like no excuses with that guy, right? There's
none.
If you want,
I mean, the stories are crazy. It was like the things that you endured throughout the course of time. And the things that he dealt with, and he's just like, I'm not complaining about any of it. I'm here, and
totally.
It makes me who I am.
Exactly.
But it's like, I think he's in his mid 50s now, and he's like completely jacked, just like totally, and still does these crazy 100-mile plus runs and stuff like that all the time. So maybe when I get to my 50s, I'll do stuff like that.
Wow.
I won't. Anyway.
That's incredible. Yeah. And so that's like sort of the thought where my thoughts go with this bowl of cherries pits things, right? Because then the song was about optimism. It was about you can do it if you want to. You can make a change. You can find something good in this. You can create something good, right? But then it became in our generation, more cynical, more bitter. It's like so they let the challenges, overtake the goodness. And if you really look at it in the day, we're breathing, our hearts are beating, we've got and so it's like sometimes it's like for me you got a big black beautiful carpet and there's one dot of white and you just focus on the white dot and there's something wrong with the carpet. It's sort of like this weird thing that our minds have gotten hooked in, right, where we just over focus and stack the negative rather than stacking the positive. And not just positive as in woo, oh everything is sweet. It's like no, let's look at the foundational goodness that we do get to experience every day. And so that song, that's where it came for. Just put a recliner where the white spot is. Yeah. And so if you look at the pits, right, they're seeds, and seeds contain potential, right? Same with everyone, like this guy you're talking about. He could have just thrown those seeds away and he wouldn't have become who he is, the seeds of possibility, right?
Yep.
Because we're all endowed with the capacity to change. It's just a matter, do we choose to?
That's it.
And do we choose to put the effort to get where we want to go? Or do we choose to use excuses of the past to say why we don't go there?
It's crazy, but really all it is action. Take action or don't take action. You can decide your path.